My question is that you say that success comes from experience and experience comes from bad experiences. But experience and bad experiences always give depression. So success never comes. They get so depressed till they reach success that they either change the field, or to reach there is a financial loss that they have to face burdens. So what should be done in this that the depression comes from bad experience and experience? I should change that and move forward. First, I will understand your question well. You tell me if I am thinking right or not. Your question is that I say that success comes from experience and experience comes from bad experiences. So many times there are so many bad experiences in life, or so many big bad experiences, that after that a person goes into depression and he has no courage to do anything else. So that person is finished. Or you can say that it is not psychologically finished, but it is financially finished. Right. Now if you don't understand what I have said deeply, or you don't understand my context or my standpoint, that from which standpoint I said this, then it will go wrong. I said this in my life-changing seminar. How many of you have seen that seminar, which is of 2 hours? How many have not seen it? It is like a bowl full of water. If you want, you can. That seminar is in Guinness Book of World Records. It is the most viewed educational video in the world in today's date. And still you have not seen it. So watch it. You can learn something good from there. So what I said there was from my standpoint. When I was telling my story in the last part of that seminar that I had this loss, then this happened, then this happened, then this happened. Then what did I say? That all my failures got connected with each other, because if those failures had not happened, then this success would not have been possible. But if you observe carefully, all my failures were very small. Not a single failure was so big that I completely got finished. That is, if I talk in financial terms, in one failure, I had a loss of Rs. 50,000, in another I had a loss of Rs. 15,000, in another I had a loss of Rs. So it didn't happen that I had a loss of 50 rupees lakhs. I mortgaged my father's house and then we came to the streets. This never happened. I never took any such step. Plus, in that seminar, I said again and again that neither you have to run nor stop, just keep walking. And take small steps. So when you will understand all these things together, then you will understand what I said from which standpoint. What does it mean? That if you take small steps, then the risks are also small. So the failures are also small. So it is very easy to get out of that. That is why I say it is easy. But if you put this funda in a very big step, where there is a very big risk and a very big failure, then nothing is easy there. For example, there is a child who is learning to walk. He is trying slowly, he is falling again and again, then he is standing, then he is walking, then he is falling, then he is walking. There is a risk. But think that if his parents develop impatience. It has been 2 months, he is not able to walk. Let's do one thing, let's tie him with a rope and make him run. Tie him behind the car. Means people don't know what is going on in their mind. I am not giving you an idea. Please do not try this at home. But let's assume that there are some crazy parents. What did they do? They said that I will teach my child to walk today. Why do you want to spoil 2 to 4 months? Take it in 2 hours. Tie his hands and feet with ropes. Poor child is not able to stand properly. And they have tied him behind the bike and are riding the bike. In other words, if you take a big risk, financially, where it is not possible for you to recover, then what will you do about that bad experience? Take small risks, take small steps. When you gain confidence, then increase the level. If you don't know how to swim, then learn from shallow water. When you learn, then go in deep water, that too from the side. Don't go in the middle. If you bump into someone and go down, then you are gone. So if you are learning swimming slowly, then there is no risk. Everything is easy. Then success comes from experience and experience comes from bad experiences. That is, when you try to swim and you are not able to swim. Then you understand that you can't swim this way. So let's try some other way. But where are you trying all this? In shallow water. Then it is easy. But if you listen to me, and you get great motivation, and you say everything is easy, and go and jump straight into the deep water, then there is no one left to say that it is easy. This is the mistake we make. We get too excited unnecessarily. We don't use our intelligence. We take a big step. When you take a big step, then the risk also increases. Then the failure is so big that you can't get rid of it all your life. So always take small steps in life. Until you don't get so big. You will know from inside that what is my capacity. Still, take a little less risk than your capacity. Never take such a big risk in life that you come on the road. If we talk financially, this is very important. Listen to me carefully. Otherwise, when greed overpowers us, greed comes. Like my family problems. The example of my child. Now see, we relate it to real life. You were laughing, who does this? But do you all do this? You don't do it with your child, you do it with yourself. How do you do it? There is a financial problem in the house. Whose is not there? In every other house, there is a major financial problem. You all must have it in your house. The solution will not come overnight. But you need a solution overnight. So you saw something somewhere. From where you felt that if I do this, then in the next 2 months, my financial problem, which has been created in 20 years, it will be solved in 2 months. And because of that, because greed has now overpowered you so much, you took whatever money you had left over, you took it and put it somewhere, at the request of a person. And after that, that money also drowned. So now there was a problem before. Financial, now there is a bigger problem than that. Or if we go one step further. So you had your house. You mortgaged it too. By convincing your parents. Now on one hand, you are going to go home. On the other hand, there is no money for household expenses. On the other hand, the risk taken there. There has been a failure. Because of that, there is a psychological problem. And financially it is happening. Now what is the use of this experience? It is of no use. Is it clear what I said? Did you get the solution to your problem? Did you get the answer? Clear cut. First of all, whatever risk I take, I should take as much risk as my capacity, so that I can slowly move forward. And after that, if I reach a point, and I have that much capacity, then I can take a big risk. Means first learn to walk, then run. Learn to run. If you run straight, it is possible that such a big accident will happen, that you will not be able to walk.